Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm back. I'm back from my hiatus and come back for another banger of a Pokemon deck profile for you guys. And today I'm going to show you a format that has been spoken for since. Base set only format, and I really want to create some decks because I'm pretty interested in this little format, but hey, I guess we can see, how it goes. But I did build a little bit of decks throughout my hiatus, I guess you could say, and I got some decks to show you. So in this episode, I'm going to show you base set only damage swap. So no Mr.mime, no what else? I think it was just Mr.mime. That's really it. That made it different from the base set only. But we still got Alakazam, we still got Chansey. I actually haven't built a damage swap base set to fossil deck. I should really get that to it, but I'm pretty sure there's other, videos about damage swap, so you can check those out. But I'm making it specifically for base set only. So we're gonna show you real quickly, and let's get onto it. So starting off with full playset of Abra. I don't know if you guys can see it. Actually, it looks blurry. Oh my god, what is going on? Looks like I'm in stuck in 2014 or something. But yeah, full place of Abra, you gotta have those. And those, I mean, you're not gonna attack. I guess it's kind of decent attacker. It has Psy Shock, flip coin if it hits, you can paralyze, so it does 10 damage. And it has free retreat, so I guess that's nice. But it's going to get knocked out, right? So you have to evolve them as quickly as possible. Now this deck doesn't run Pokemon breeders, so we're not gonna evolve our Pokemon in this era too much, because speed in this format is not the name of the game. So most of the time evolutions are gonna be depicted in this format. So we're gonna have free copies of Kadabra. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you're gonna have free copies of Kadabra. I had this like little setup going on, so you guys can see it. Alright, there you go. For free copies of Kadabra, just to get that super side going. Kadabra's a pretty decent attacker, and recovery is pretty nice too. 60 HP isn't the best, but I mean, if you need something that deals tons of damage off of free turns, Super Saiyan can be pretty decent. And of course, free copies of Alakazam. Alakazam, I mean, damage swap, that's the name of the whole deck. The whole purpose of this functioning deck in the first place. You're not going to attack with Alakazam at all. It's just there just to use this Pokemon power. Swap around some damage to some other Pokemon that I'm going to mention soon, but that'll be in the last proportion of this Pokemon setup. And 2 copies of Mewtwo. Mewtwo has the attack Psychic, so if you have your opponent as the opposing Pokemon, if they have so much energy, like for example, I guess you could say there is free energy attached to the opponent, then you'd be dealing 40 damage because his base attack is 10 damage. So Psychic is a pretty good attack. Baby is also a nice defense, but yeah. Mewtwo, not the best big basic of that era, but 60 HP not so bad, I guess you'd say. And then 2 copies of Jinx, just as like I guess you could say main attacker or like secondary attacker. Um, I think they're both in the same fit as the attacking lead, so you can have both of them, or a full playset of either one of them, but just included 2 of them, because I mean, might as well. And of course, Chansey, just 2 copies of Chansey. Of course, you can add more to amplify the damage swap sponge counter that Chansey is mostly utilized for this deck. But yeah, that is my playset of the Pokemon side. Not onto the trainer cards, actually. I guess I could show you right now, but actually, I'll just cut out the video. I'll just cut it out. Okay, onto the trainer cards. So, free playset of Pokemon Center. Just to heal up, of course. That's the whole name of the game. 2 switch to swap out some unwanted Alakazams that have been gust to wind, right? Or just to swap out your Mewtwo and Jinx if they're in trouble. You can use switch in hand for those cases scenario. And then 3 copies of Trader Item Finder. I can't even speak right now. But 4 copies of energy removal. Just to, try to disrupt your opponent as much as you can. And then 3 copies of Scuba, not the original art of Scuba Net, but it is what it is. And then 3 copies of Computer Search. 2 copies of Gust of Wind. I hope you've seen this right, but 2 copies of Professor Oak. And finally, full playset of Bill to round it up. And finally, rounding up for the energy, 2 double colorless. You can add more, of course, you can do whatever you want, but I just play 2 for Chansey. Just in case if you want to attack with double edge, you might as well do so. And then about 4, 8, 12, 16 psychic energy to round it off. So yeah, that is Damage Swamp. And that is the base set only. Let me know what you think about this format. I think this format is interesting enough, and it definitely shows how much creativity they can put into this format. And I see people talk about this, about how this format definitely really brings out that kind of nostalgia feel. And like I said, creativity is one big factor about this format, but it's also how much this era has evolved to start base set to the present time. It really blows my mind to see this drastic change in the Pokemon franchise. But yeah, that is Damage Swap base set only. Hopefully I will make a base set to Fossil that includes Mr.mime, but I'm pretty sure you can search that up if you want to see that on some other channels, right? You could just go watch them. I'm pretty sure they have a Damage Swap deck or set up for you. instead of just base set only. But yeah, I'm gonna end this here, and yeah, that is the whole name of the game. Alakazam uses damage swap, Pokemon power, put it into Chansey, like I mentioned. Where's Chansey? Oh, it's Chansey. Put it onto Chansey, and they have Mewtwo to, be one of the main attackers, and alongside with Jinx. So yeah, that's the whole name of the game. If you have any mentions to improve this deck, I'll definitely love to know in the comments below. But yeah, that is my crappy deck of base set only. Alright. And let me know if you think Pokemon Breeders should be in this deck. Honestly, I think speed really just drags it out. The whole kind of, I don't know how to say it. Like this format really just needs some sort of slowing down instead of speeding up the pace, right? And I don't feel like Pokemon Raider is needed. So yeah, plus Kadabra is a solid attacker. I think it's a solid attacker. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Actually, I don't know when I'm gonna post again, but hopefully soon. Bye.